There are things you don't explain away, the moments that slip through the cracks of a logical world. They don't announce themselves with a thunderclap, but with a whisper, a quiet wrongness that settles in the pit of your stomach. It's the flicker of a light bulb in a room you know is empty, the faint scent of perfume in a house where no one has lived for years. These are the glitches in the fabric of the everyday. You come home, exhausted from a long day. You turn the key, push the door open, and step inside. You close it behind you, your hand going to the deadbolt, only to find it's already thrown. The chain is already latched from the inside. These are the strangest stories, brief encounters with the impossible. Story 1. A man wakes to a notification on his phone. It's a voicemail. The timestamp is 3 hours in the future. He almost deletes it, thinking it's a glitch. But curiosity gets the better of him. He presses play. There's no explanation, just his own voice, strained and breathless, whispering a single urgent warning. Don't go outside. Story 2. In a small, isolated town, every single clock, analog and digital, stopped at exactly 3:17 a.m. on the same night. The power never went out. The batteries were all fine. Time just paused. But the strangest part isn't the frozen clocks. It's that nobody remembers that hour. There's a collective gap in their memory, a missing 60 minutes from the town's shared consciousness. People looked at each other like actors mid-rehearsal, forgetting their lines, stranded on a stage with no director to guide them. Story 3. A child draws a picture of their house. It's a happy drawing, full of bright colors. But in the upstairs window there's a dark shape, a stick figure, watching from the shadows. The parents think nothing of it. An imaginary friend, a monster from a storybook. They hang it on the fridge. A week later, coming home at dusk, the mother glances at the neighbor's house and freezes. The neighbor's window, which is usually dark, now matches the drawing exactly. A lone figure stands perfectly still, looking out. Story 4. An elevator ride home. You press L for lobby, but the elevator glides past, the soft chime silent. It stops. The display shows a single dash. An unlisted floor. The doors slide open, revealing not a hallway, but perfect, silent, consuming darkness. Story 5. You're alone, trying to find a signal on an old radio. In the static between stations, a voice whispers. It's faint, but clear. It whispers your name. Tiny coincidences, unrelated events, but they begin to pile up, one on top of the other, until they form a shape you can't ignore and can't quite name. A pattern emerges from the noise. The strangest stories don't solve themselves. They don't offer neat conclusions or tidy explanations. They leave a question mark hanging in the air, a chill that lingers long after the moment has passed. They wait, in the quiet corners of your life, in the flicker of a screen, the silence between heartbeats, the shadow in the corner of your eye. Want more? Stay tuned and check your locks.